What a
Whole
day,
different
huh?
story. The good news is the wind advisories and warnings have expired, but we do still have some gusty winds for at least a few more hours. This morning, I want to show you what happened. This graphic explains we had some gusty winds along the coast. So we had a mountain wave. So that's what happens when we get the winds coming directly off the west to east. They're coming, they hit the Olympic range, and then they go up. They're pushed up, right? Because that's the only place they have to go. So they create these waves. Well, this morning, one of them just kind of went up and then went right down, created 55-mile-per-hour gust, Port Angeles, and that's why we had some really strong winds there. The winds we're seeing around Puget Sound are a whole different type of wind, and they're all behind this cold front. So the cold front is now moving into the Cascade region, and behind it is where we're getting those winds right behind the front. And when the front passes, that's where the strongest winds are. The closer to the center of the storm system, that's where the stronger winds are as well. But that's up with our friends in Canada. Nonetheless, we still have a little bit of rain and some snow as well. Take a look at the camera at SeaTac. I keep bringing this one up because it just keeps shaking at times, and we still have some gusty winds here. One of the places on the map that's above 20 miles per hour. That and Oak Harbor, 33. Everywhere else, we were seeing teens and single digits now, so that's some good news for us. And boy, the UW high-resolution model did a great job in predicting and forecasting the hours that this storm would come through. We said it'd be an afternoon event, especially for the drive home during the evening hours, and that's what it did. So now we look at it looking forward to 11:30 this evening, kind of lined up with what we just saw, and those numbers continue to go down as we get closer to midnight, 1, 2, and 3 o'clock in the morning. The big story for tomorrow is we get a break from the rain, some of the snow. You get a little bit of snow in the higher elevations during the afternoon, but by the lower lying areas, we've got an offshore wind. So we got a little bit of break, clouds, and some sun breaks, so that's good. But then take a look at this. This is a big storm system, very massive, has a whole lot of rain with it. And then down to the south, you have the atmospheric river. Atmospheric rivers coming from Honolulu, from all of the Hawaiian Islands, and you know that's a warmer source. So if this storm picks up some of this moisture and they combine, which some of the models are indicating it will do, you've got some rain, a rain event for us, not 1 day, not 2 days, not 3 days, most of next week. So snow levels will be at 5,500 feet by the time we get into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And of course, we'll watch this closely because look at all of that energy coming through. I'm going to pause Sunday afternoon. Heavy rain most spots. Some snow, but mostly rain by the green. We've got more of it Monday and into Tuesday as well. So here's a look at the 7-day forecast. So tomorrow you got that break, and then we'll continue with the rainy, breezy conditions on Sunday. Probably not as windy as today, breezy. And then we'll keep that story going through most of next week. Greg and Amanda.
So excited.